Hey boyos, daily check-in with John Vee. April 25th, 2026. A couple things to talk about. I'll go over the first one. Um, I'm probably giving up on training for this job. It's proving to be too difficult. I have no interest in life insurance at all. And even when I worked for a credit card company, cell phone company, satellite radio company. I had no interest in those either, but I had more interest in those than life insurance. Life insurance is something I have zero interest in. And obviously, most people are going to say the same thing. They have no interest in it. It's not a good enough excuse to quit, but it's just the training's too difficult. And I don't want to work anyway, really. I really don't want to work. Bad experiences with working. And I can always come back to it. The training, they give you a year time frame to complete the training, so I can always come back to it if I change my mind, right? I can always come back to it. Fucking crap on my head. Blood. But that's the first thing I want to go over. I did voice my concerns with Abigail, and she didn't seem to care too much, right? She just kind of was like, "Yeah, you seem to have made up your mind. You're probably gonna quit." So that was pretty much all she said. She did say that they do offer training as well while you're on the phone. So, but we'll see. I may come back to it. I don't want to be a gutter dweller the rest of my life, drawing a disability check from the government, just barely scraping by. But there's perks to it, right? I have all the time in the world to do anything I want with my days. Um, I can play games on my computer all day if I want to, and if I start gymming again, I can, gym max. And if I start walking again, I can work on losing weight. So, there's always bonuses to everything you do in life, right? There's always good things. You just got to look at the good things. You got to consider the bad things too, but go on. Get out. Fucking dog. Big old fucking dog that is. It's part St. Bernard. It's still just a pup, and it's huge. It's like 100 pounds already. But that was the first thing I wanted to go over. I forget what the second or third things were. Still waiting to get into housing, and I will be probably for a while, because they told me they find that most people, when they get into one of those affordable housing options, they stay there. So, it's not out of the question. I could be waiting a number of years. The time frame they had gave me originally was probably a year or two, but it could be much longer than that, depending. They do have some housing units going up in Halifax, but it's going to be years before they're done, right? It would be nice to get in a newer one, right, rather than an older one from like 20 years ago. But I don't want to wait that long. I'd rather get in an older one sooner and spend the rest of my life there. And obviously, I still have my goals of find a job when I get into housing and all that, and try drugs, try all the different drugs available, and I'm thinking too, when I get into housing, I might save up for a hair transplant. And you say, why do you want to wait till you get into housing before saving up for something like that? And it's because I'll have a casual job then, and I'll be eligible for the Advanced Canada Workers Benefit. It's solely a benefit paid out multiple times a year just for people who are working. And because I'm disabled, I would get even more money from that. So I could save from that for a couple of years and have enough for a hair transplant. So, tour is not over. The tour is not over yet. The hair transplant is the big one. That's the big one. Like the weight loss, I can do myself when I really want to and have to. But the balding is not something I can really overlook. I got to do something about that. Yeah. And the disability tax credit, I'm still waiting on that. I told them I'd call them back in a month, like over a week ago, just check the status. I really hope I get approved because that's a substantial amount of money. I mean, realistically, you could say, take that money, fly over to Turkey, get a hair transplant. But I plan to use that money to pay off my credit card debt and buy some shit off Temu, maybe invest a bunch of money into some stuff on Temu and resell it. Like, they got dirt bikes on there for like $500. $500 for a brand new dirt bike. And I'm thinking I could maybe get a couple of those, try to sell them for 2,000 a piece or something, or even 1,500, and should be able to get it. Brand new dirt bike, right? So, they got other things on there too that potentially I could make money off of. I mean, I had bought, I don't even remember what the fuck they're called. I'm not even going to talk about them then. But I bought like five of them, whatever they were, and I resold them all right away. My mother ended up with four of them. So, one I sold quite quickly for $60. And the person who bought it, she was thrilled. She's like, man, these cost like $80 brand new. And I was like, well, this is new, it's still in the box. And she gave me the money, I gave it to her, and that was a while ago. But yeah, the potential is there to flip things off of Temu and make some money. Right. So, and I did make a sale the other day. I sold 3 Magic the Gathering card binders for $50. Now, the card store generally wants like $50, $60, $70 for one binder, and I generally sell them 3 for $50. So, and buddy who bought them off me, he immediately gave me a marketplace review and gave me 5 stars. Said good quality for the price. So, and he also did say in a couple weeks he might get back to me again to buy some more. So that's good news. I do occasionally have people from the Halifax area message me on Marketplace, and they're always like, do you ever come to Halifax? And I'm just like, nope, sorry. Right. It's not worth my time to travel to fucking Halifax from where I'm at, like 150 kilometers just to make a sale. I mean, I could put the stuff in a backpack, hitchhike there, go to their place, sell it to them. But the chances of them flaking on me and ghosting me, and the trouble I'd have to go to actually make a sale of like $50 or $100, not worth it. It's not worth it. No. Because I'd end up eating out 2 or 3 times, and that would be all the money right there, $50, right? And I'd have to sleep on the street. Because the homeless shelters are more difficult to access now since COVID. You literally have to call them. You have to call the phone number and book an appointment for them to see you, to actually book a bed. It used to be the shelter I would go to. You just dropped in and it's like, hey, I need a bed. And they'd be like, okay, you've been here before? Yeah, I've been here before. They'd say, okay, I got your file here. You'll get this bed. This is your bed number. I just like, okay, cool. We'll outfit it with sheets and blankets and a pillow. Be all ready for you when nighttime comes. It ain't like that now. Now you have to book an appointment with them and see them, just like applying for welfare or something. So, but I am so stoked about moving to the city eventually when I get into housing. I'm so stoked. Can't fucking wait, boyos. But yeah, I gotta say, a lot of you guys, you gotta start making videos of yourself, or even use a real picture for your profile picture. And the fucking monkey, Bonobo, or Bonobo, or whatever the fuck his name is, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Everybody has things to lose. I'm just not a scared little bitch. I'm scared that somebody's gonna show up at my place and try to fuck my shit up inside of me or something, right? You know, why would somebody off the MISC show up at my doorstep, try to burn my house down or fuck me or something? Really? You know, not everybody's a fucking serial killer or a fucking idiot. So, you know, and the thing is, these people who will ruin your life by contacting your job or something, they just do it because they know it would bother you. Like, I give 2 shits about who knows what about me, and no one ever does shit about my life because they know it won't bother me. So, you know. But I don't know what else to go over. I still got a full 40 ounce of whiskey here I have to drink. I bought that probably a month ago. I've hardly touched it. It's probably like kind of flat and gross now, but I'll still drink it. I took a swig of it, I think 3 days ago, and I was like, ugh, that's gross. But yeah, I gotta stop buying alcohol. It's just an expense. It was only $43 for the bottle of whiskey, Cheapest one they have whiskey there that's like $130, $140 for a fucking 40 ouncer. Rich people alcohol. That's what I call it. I could potentially be a rich person, but I don't really want to work anymore, and I can't handle the stress anyway, and I can't even pass the training. So that ain't gonna happen. But yeah, boyos, just the usual ramble, and peace out. I'll see you online.